Was moved to your channel.
Hello,
Hello.
Anders. Congratulations.
Thank
Episode
you.
by Anders, top archer and beater of cool ones. You gonna be pretty pleased with that?
Yeah, it was a really good match. Like, was scared when it did like 2-2 the first round, but played out good on Vega's side.
You played it out and you sweated it. Yeah, nice 4-0 win in that set, and I think that's kind of what carried you through to the end there.
Yeah, I think so as well. Like, if we didn't do that 4-0, it could have been dangerously close on the open map.
Tell me what the feeling is like in the AE Teams League right now.
I think most of them are really pleased with it because, like, even though they wouldn't be too upset if they lost because they didn't think this match was so important, but it's nice to beat Curva, like probably the best other team in the game. So it was nice.
Yeah, it's kind of between you guys. I think like battling out the top rutting heads and stuff. But I don't know if you know yet, but IG just took a pretty big win against Nameless as
Oh
well,
yeah, I
11-4.
Yeah, I heard.
Is that something you're concerned about? Do you think IG could be picking it up, or do you not really see them as competing with A and Kuro right now?
I don't know. Like, I feel like IG is always strong, but like I don't know. We just seem to get good scores against them. But I feel their players are strong. Maybe the tactics are a bit shaky right now. I don't know.
A little bit
But
dated or something?
yeah, but they have definitely good players and could be dangerous for us.
All right. Well, that's your last game of the season, I believe.
Yeah, because Inquisition dropped out, I think.
Yeah, that's right. So you guys just got like 2 weeks to relax before the knockout stages right now, and I don't know how that leaves things in the overall scope of the league itself. I'm not sure if you're gonna take first place or second. It depends on round difference, I think. And
Yeah.
Kura have pretty good round difference there, so as long as they can really hammer Nameless, which they probably will, I think they'll still take first place.
Yeah, probably. But it's okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
matter
okay.
who we fight, we'll beat them anyways.
That's cool. Second place will still be pretty solid for you. I'm sure there's a good chance
Yeah.
we'll see you and Kuro face each other in those grand finals for those T-shirts, the big
Yeah.
match. That's great. And I think the final score is going to be 10-6. So before the match, you said you wouldn't be too disappointed if you had lost the game.
Yeah, because like we didn't feel like this was the important match. Like, we would rather be sad if we lost knockout matches.
Yeah, that's where it's going to come down to. That's going
But
to decide the places.
we love winning, all of us. So winning against Curva, showing them who's the boss, it feels good, really good.
Smacking them down, especially after Sotomasu was coming out that smack talk earlier on in the match as well. It's got to feel good to
Yeah.
like shut him up.
Yeah,
I
it
have
was
a-
pretty nice.
I have a question. You said it felt good to show him who's boss. Is that like any grudge carry over from the ECS final? Like, were you really looking to see? Well, we couldn't prove who was better then. We could prove who's better
Yeah.
now, but it did
Yeah,
carry over.
yeah, of course. Like, I was so mad when it was 8-8. Like, we won on like fucking walkover or some shit. It was so bad, like so annoying because I knew we could have won that last round, but
Well, now
it's all
you
good
felt
now.
like you proved it.
Yeah, now we just proved that we were better than Kurpa. Feels good.
Feels
Yeah,
good,
and it's
man.
the first official match for that you've had since that game. So very nice that you were able to win it like that as well. And what do you think it was? Do you think it was you guys playing really well? Or I mean, were they a bit weaker than you were expecting? Perhaps did they not really bring
Yeah,
their strength here?
yeah, I think they didn't bring their full strength. They will definitely play better in the finals. Like,
So you think perhaps they weren't placing as much importance on it as well? Like they were just
yeah,
more relaxed.
yeah,
You're expecting to see a different team come out from Kurwa for the finals?
yeah,
Then?
yeah. I think so. Much stronger team. Like, I would have guessed it would be much more equal today, but they're probably holding back, and they will fucking show it in the finals. It will be
Fair play.
big. Yeah.
And MBTV going to be there streaming that as well.
Yeah, I
I'm
hope
sure it'll be
so.
another thriller.
Shemfarash would like to say a few words.
Should we bring him in here?
I don't know how.
I'm going to bring him in here. Where's this guy at?
User was moved to your
Hello,
channel.
Shemar Farash, joiner of interviews, mid-interview. Congratulations on the win to you as well.
Thank you.
You pretty pleased with that then, as well?
Yeah, we are. We all
The
are.
kind of player who gets very involved in these disputes and arguments between teams. Is Kuro a team which you get on with well, or perhaps not so well?
Well, I don't really like anyone in that team.
So
Or nah, that's not true. But rather, don't have any favorable relations with anyone.
so this win has special importance to you then, because you've beaten all these people who you don't like.
I think it's more important that we proved ourselves to still be a strong team after the nameless loss.
Yeah,
Like,
obviously that
people
was-
are definitely doubting our win versus Curva, but we showed ourselves quite
Yeah.
strong now.
Looking
didn't
pretty
we?
tough here. Anders was just saying that he felt that Kura weren't perhaps as strong as they could be. They weren't bringing their A game there. Do you agree with that?
I thought they did quite well. Maybe the cavalry didn't show their biggest strength, in my opinion. At least on the close map. I think they could have done it a lot better than they did. They shouldn't have lost 4-0.
Yeah, like their cab, when we were playing Raiders, they were like bumping into each other and getting stopped.
Yeah, Peter
So
did
easy
something. Well,
targets.
to be fair for you guys, Peter did some really weird stuff. Like one round, I think it was the third round, he like ran into a wall twice.
Oh yeah,
He
disconnected.
crashed.
He crashed.
Ah, okay, that makes a lot more sense then. Because we were very confused by that. Like Peter's supposed to be some kind of warband god, just like running into walls and stuff. Other than that, though, Peter had a really fantastic match. Is he a player who is really coming to his own as a key player for you guys now?
Yeah,
I suppose.
he's,
But
he's always doing good. He's always picking up the kills and like he never keeps the heavy horses. He like gives them to Shema. He don't like it. Like if
Three
he could
horses for
choose,
me.
if he could choose, he would take Corsair horses in matches. Like
You not let him
we
do
have to
that?
we have to force him to take country horses.
to be fair, I think we don't even care anymore. We let him take a course like this match.
He makes it work. Like anyway.
Yeah.
But I think to be honest, that Peter is a key player in any team.
Yeah,
should be
he
at
is.
least.
But I mean, there was
it's
perhaps
kind
some
of
doubts,
difficult.
Like
Kind
after
of
he was playing in
difficult
Legends for
to-
so long, I feel like there was perhaps some doubts about how he would play at the very, very top level. But he's really playing sick right now.
Mm.
Yeah.
I guess it's maybe a bit difficult to define key players in AE because we have so many good ones.
Yeah, of course, that's definitely the case.
Less
Uh,
tries though.
Yeah, I do. I put key players up there. I think I put you up there, Shimmer Fresh. That's a nice.
Yeah,
little-
yeah.
Actually, I think I might put you up there as well, Anders. So there you have it. Actually, no, I might not have done. I don't want to. I don't make any promises here. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Oh well, you played sick anyway, so you proved me wrong. Made me look stupid.
I have to say I really enjoyed this match though.
Yeah, we really enjoyed watching it. It was just like thrilling. I mean, a lot more exciting than the Wolfpack versus Irish Rebels game, which was just ridiculous. Like I don't know if you saw it, but that was seriously one-sided. Wolfpack looking pretty strong.
I'll have a look at it later.
Actually, on that topic, what do you think of Wolfpack? Do you think they are a team which is capable of competing with the top teams?
I don't know
mean-
what to say after our training match with them, but I
Yeah,
think
but they choked. They would play better against other teams. Like they just lost everything. Like they could do better than they did against us in the training war. I
Oh, you
know.
hammered them in the training match then, basically.
Yeah, like 16-0, but they
Alright.
played a lot better in the start, and then they just
I
gave
think
up.
they gave up
Yeah.
towards the ending, something with
It's
morale,
quite intimidating
maybe.
as well for
but-
Wolfpack as well. Like they're not used to playing the very top teams, I don't think.
Yeah, but
Do you think
I
maybe
think they fit in Division A. Like they fit could play very well against teams like Legend,
Yeah.
Core, and also Inquisition, who dropped out now though.
Yeah, they've
But-
got someone to work on it as well though, so maybe they can pick it up and find out the areas they need to improve on. Start competing with the very top teams.
yeah.
Hmm. But
Really-
I suppose it would be somewhere in the middle between the lower division in A. But I think they still fit in A.
Yeah, I think that's pretty right. I don't want to shout. Actually, we've got another reporting of a result here. Aesir Knights of Malta has ended in a draw, which I am very happy about because I bet on all draws this week, so I'm going to make a lot of money from that.
you
Oh, shit.
actually made money, you're out of the
I don't know if
poorhouse.
anyone else bet. I hope that I'm the only person who bet on a draw for that because that could put me into seriously good standing.
I won my bet with WK, and I think the top better now lost his bet
Oh,
because
really?
he bet
So-
on Curva. So I should be the top one with like 13,000.
Sick. Unless my draw gets me like a ridiculous amount of gold, which it really can do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the odds were. I got to check that, but it could be like one of the crazy ones because they put sick odds on those draws.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any other thoughts on the map, on the match as a whole? Like, obviously, if you feel like Kuro could perhaps play a little bit better, but do you feel like you're the better team right now? I mean, are you feeling confident about that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like they will probably fix a lot of the stuff they did wrong today, but I still think we are the better team. Like
Fair enough.
I
Players
didn't
and
see
tactics
any straight up weaknesses though. They just didn't look as strong as the last time, but maybe we were overestimating them a bit. I think we practiced quite a lot after we lost versus Nameless.
You've been sweating hard this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got a new little system to make sure that everyone gets as most training as possible, so everyone gets as much participation and can get really top shape.
That's sick. Nice to know you guys are picking things up when you lose and improving, or constantly reiterating and working on yourselves. It's the best way. Okay, well, very impressive then. Overall,
How
I
they
think.
Stay on top.
Is there any areas where you feel like you could still improve on? Is there perhaps something you still think you did a bit wrong in that match that you want to work on?
Maybe in terms of general errors, like doing a 2-2 with Peter getting disconnected and one bad call, losing in a loss, but otherwise I thought we can do fine, and those are the kind of errors that you can easily go around and just fix.
I want to ask about open maps as well. It's kind of, Football River is like the openest of open maps, but is there any other way to play it than 6 cav in your opinion right now, or is it just like too strong?
I think the NA meta is quite viable, like the 4 cav, 4 archers. I always thought that was kind of viable, and Curva did it against us. They did quite alright with us. We weren't quite sure how to counter it, I think, and I think we were expecting it a bit from unknown persons, but otherwise.
Was that leaked to you then by someone?
Yeah.
Was it Wally?
No, it wasn't.
Inside
you
information.
always blame Wally. I love it.
It actually wasn't Watley though.
Yeah. Wally's made you say that.
Yeah, the
Maybe.
cav stuff.
No, come on.
So you think that's viable then? It didn't seem to be too effective. You lost a round to it when you just like rushed them at the stone bridge, but other than that, you didn't really seem too phased by it, I don't think.
They quickly fixed their error though. Like we went for the guys that were the furthest away and easiest to push, and we killed them. We won that round, but they quickly fixed their error. Like they quickly fixed it, and instead they just grouped together. And as far as I know, if you think about the five-a-side matches,
yeah.
When you have 2 archers, they can just quickly shoot dead 1 cavalry so fast. And if they have 4 archers, well, yeah, they can do the same.
Interesting then. So it's something that I guess Core are probably going to be working on. Maybe they can try and push that and bring it back for your knockout match. Is it something you're going to be preparing for then as well, if you think that it's now a possibility?
I guess. Yeah, probably.
You'll see. I'm sure you got time to work that out.
Yeah.
Tonight it's Celebration. Any other thoughts on the overall tournament as a whole? And like, is it just focusing on the knockouts right now? Is nothing else on your minds?
Well, this is still just a little group stage, so I think in everyone's minds that have lost now is the knockout stage to really prove themselves.
Yeah.
Is there any preference you'd have between Nameless and IG as the team you face in the knockouts first?
I think Nameless, but
You'd rather play Nameless than IG?
I don't know. They're both kind of up there at the same level, but I think I saw that IG beat Nameless now.
Yeah, they did.
And I don't know. I don't know what's that about, but I think that Nameless has better skilled players, but IG has better tactics. So I think something there happened, and the tactics beat Nameless.
Well, yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to see what the talk is after that from the IG and Nameless players because it wasn't streamed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, interesting result. I agree. Okay, I think we can pretty much wrap it up there. Eman, do you have any other questions for the bees?
No, they just keep swarming and wrecking people.
Keep at it, guys.
That's not even
And
a question.
okay, any other sort of comments you guys want to make? Or shout outs you want to give? Go ahead.
I'm just happy about the win.
Sweet.
That's all. There's nothing else to say.
Anders?
Yeah, well, I could. No, I won't shout out to anyone because if I do, others will steam me and say, "Hey, why didn't you shout out to me?"
Shout
yeah.
out to
Shout out to everyone on my Steam friend list.
I'm your Steam
Thank
friends.
you, thank you. Yes.
I want to do a
Okay.
shout out to Diffuse Boss. You suck. Good. Now we're done.
There we go. Beautiful. All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap up there. Congratulations once again. Very well done. Apis Europi is still looking pretty dominant. Gonna be very exciting to see how it plays out in the knockout stages. And thanks everyone for watching too. Eman, my co-caster. Good night from us on MBTV.
Good night.
Good night.
It's almost harvesting season.